Alright everybody, Joe Passion Unchained here. I am excited to share this with you. It's going to be a quick little video explaining why you need to be in the exact right place. And if you're not in the right place, then nobody's going to be there for you on dating apps. Imagine you are walking down the street and you are really excited because you're about to eat at your favorite place. And you realize that you're hungry, and you realize that you're looking forward to it. My favorite place is one of my favorite places, a place called Kebablicious here in Austin. It's on East 7th Street. Imagine like a kind of upbeat, more like kind of eclectic place near downtown. There's a lot of places like that in different cities. Imagine you're going to a place there that has these awesome rice bowls with meat and like these little almonds and like a little mint, kind of like a Mediterranean rice bowl. And I'm going there and I'm so excited. But little do I know, I'm actually on 7th Street in San Antonio. And there's no Kebablicious on 7th Street in San Antonio. And I don't know any of the food places around. I don't even know if there is a 7th Street in San Antonio, but I'm imagining there is, and it's not the right place. And I'm sad. I'm like, what the hell, man? I was so excited. Obviously, that's a huge mistake on my part. They're 63 miles away. But imagine that somehow I found my way there. And that's how silly it is for you to go on the wrong dating apps. That's how silly it is for you to be like, I'm looking for girls. I'm really excited to find these girls that are like me for me and that will have a bunch of fun together. But you're on the wrong apps. It's just as silly as me going to the wrong 7th Street in a completely different town looking for my favorite place to eat. So, what are the right places? How do you make sure you're on the right 7th Street? There's a quick little activity that you can do every single day, and you do it for a period of a month. And this quick activity, as long as you do it consistently, then you're going to find out exactly the right apps for you. And those apps might not be the same for me. Those apps will probably be different from somebody else who's in Chicago, right? Somebody in Chicago might like a different place to eat than the place that I like, because in Chicago, there's a bunch of different places, and here there's a bunch of different places. In New York City, there's a bunch of different places. Everyone's going to have different favorite places to eat, right? There's different places to find good food. And just like that, in different places, different cities, different countries, different dating apps work for you and other dating apps won't. Like, for instance, when I go to Latin America, Bumble works like crazy over there. Bumble gets me so many matches. I was in Monterrey, Mexico, about a year ago actually, to the day, and I got so many I got over 100 matches in just a few days. I got matches like crazy over there. Now, Bumble over here, nothing, nada, pretty much zero. Over here, for me, Tinder and Hinge work a lot better. Other people I know, Bumble works great for them. It depends on your vibe. It depends on what girls are going to be on those apps, and it also depends on your location. In different locations, girls will like different things. So that habit that I told you about, that thing that you can do every day for a month, will tell you exactly what apps you should be on. What you do is download the main 3 apps. If you're a guy in your 20s and 30s, and even 40s, download the 3 main apps. That's Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. No matter what country you're in, obviously if they don't have it in your country, don't use those. I don't think Hinge is everywhere. I think Hinge has the smallest, is not in all the countries. But download as many as you can. Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge at least, and maybe even some more. I mean, Facebook dating has a thing. There's a bunch of other apps that, depending on where you are in the world, they might be smaller, but they might get you results. Download all of those, make a profile on all of those, and swipe every single day. I like to say a minimum of 50 if you want to get results, and that means a right swipe is 1, and then a left swipe also counts as 1. And so you could just count in your head how many you've done. Right, left, whatever you want to do. Swipe right on the ones you're attracted to, swipe left on the ones you're not attracted to, count up to 50. As long as you at least that and respond to every girl that matches with you, start the message, you're going to get results on some of the apps if your photos are good enough. So do that, and then stick to a month. Commit to a month. If you don't commit to a month, If you don't wait a month, you won't really get accurate results because it might take a little bit for the algorithm to pick you up, right? So make sure you do this for at least a month. Come back in a month, and if you see like, hey, I went on a date a week at least from Tinder, but like Hinge, kind of hit or miss. I went on a couple dates. Bumble got me like 3 dates a week. You know, it really depends. You'll be able to see which apps deserve your focus and your time and maybe even your money for the premium services, and which apps are a complete waste of time. So after a month, evaluate. Delete the apps that aren't working for you, and then invest more time and more effort into the apps that are, and you're gonna have the dating life that you've been dreaming of. As you guys know, if you've watched my channel for a while, then you'll know this, and if you're new to the channel, then awesome, welcome. I help guys build a dating life that they love, and I help people build lives they love in general. This is one aspect that I'm focusing on right now of you building a life that you're excited about. And what I've been doing for the past couple years, I've been helping guys just like you build dating lives that they love by taking kick-ass dating profile photos. I just took some awesome photos from this guy here. He came into Austin, he flew into Austin from Chicago and worked with me, and we got some awesome photos. I'm super excited, and we got like a lot more than these. I gave him a few hundred actually, and then I also have a girl on my team who picks her favorite. She picks the 5 profiles. She puts together 5 profiles that she would swipe right on, and she gives those to you along with a voice memo explaining exactly why she chose those photos. So he's not going to be overwhelmed or anything. It's not going to be like, oh my God, what photos do I choose? I'm going to give those right to him, right when she picks them. She takes like a day or two. She really puts her time into it. And he has all the photos right now. He's actually picked his own favorites, and he's about to put them on the apps and see how they do. And then also, once he gets the curated profiles from Sarah, then that'll be even easier. He'll be able to be like, I like that one. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does. And if you want to be next, then click the link in the description below and check out my dating profile photo shoot packages and book one with me. I am nearly booked up for February, and March is about halfway filled up. I only have a few slots left in March. So if you want to take advantage of this, then of my availability, then go ahead and book. And obviously, you might be watching this video further down the line, so I can't say what my availability will be if you're watching this in like March or April or May or some other year or whatever. It might be more, it might be less, so who knows. But definitely check that website out. It has more examples, it has more details about the photo shoots, and it has a link to book if that's what you want, if that's what you're ready for. So I'm looking forward to helping you out. I'm looking forward to sharing more quality content with you. Let me know in the description below, what are your favorite apps to use?